For 75 years, nuclear peace rested on one idea: certain retaliation. You strike, we strike back. Mutual assured destruction. MAD. Not a shield. A shared fear. It worked because humans could read fear and stop short. Now, AI models detect fear with high accuracy. When everyone has that power, deterrence doesn't get stronger, it inverts. This brings into play the psychology of brinkmanship. Like during the Cuban Missile Crisis, hours from nuclear war, until Kennedy and Khrushchev both pulled back. Not because of missiles, because of psychology. Deterrence is mutual mind modeling. I make you believe I'll retaliate. You make me believe you'll stop short. The safety is uncertainty. If no one knows the exact red line, no one dares test it. In 2024, secretly deploys STRATEGOS, an AI system that has studied every crisis since 1945 and uses live signals to map fear thresholds. Within months, it separates bluff from resolve with unsettling accuracy, turning deterrence into a numbers game. Soon after, Russia deploys PROMETHEUS and China TIANMING. Same idea, same race. Suddenly, a Taiwan crisis ignites. China moves. The US shifts carriers. Moscow signals support. Same board. New rules. No one's playing blind. STRATEGOS models Beijing's nerves. TIANMING parses Washington's language. PROMETHEUS watches both. AI's modeling humans and each other. Their conclusion: deterrence is now calculable. So the guidance is surgical. Apply pressure right up to the edge. Hold. Don't tip. Then reality intrudes. A Chinese fighter suffers a fault, drifting 8 miles off course. Not hostile, just off, but it crosses a flagged zone. STRATEGOS reads a probe. Recommend escalate to restore credibility. The US scrambles, locks radar. TIANMING reads first strike prep and counsels counter-escalation. Now both systems conclude the other side is abandoning the script. The feedback loop tightens. Escalate fast or lose deterrence. PROMETHEUS sees coordinated deception. Confidence collapses. Within hours, 3 capitals sit at nuclear alert, not by intent, but by perfect play meeting imperfect reality. Leaders see it. They have 2 choices: back down and validate the model, or hold firm and risk the spiral. Either path teaches the AIs exactly how to pressure you next time. It's a credibility trap. Backing down is rational, yet predictable rationality becomes the vulnerability. Once your threshold is mapped, deterrence erodes at the seams. So leaders reach for the only antidote to prediction: uncertainty. You must be willing to violate the model to preserve deterrence. The doctrine has a name: the madman theory. Raise perceived instability when you can't hide your fear threshold. All sides start signaling volatility to prove the model's wrong. Performances escalate. The act edges toward reality. Diplomacy finally cools the crisis, outside the systems. But the damage lingers. Deterrence now rests on mutual uncertainty about who or what is in control. This scenario is fictional. The trajectory is not. Right now, AI systems are being deployed to enhance strategic decision-making, to model adversary psychology, to optimize deterrence. And the logic seems sound. Better understanding reduces risk. But deterrence doesn't work through understanding. It works through specific, carefully calibrated misunderstanding. Through adversaries not quite knowing where your limits are. Through enough uncertainty that nobody risks finding out. When AI removes that uncertainty, when it models human fear with 97% accuracy, it doesn't just make deterrence better, it makes it impossible. Because the system that kept us alive for 75 years relied on neither side knowing exactly how the game worked. This is what I call the epistemological arms race. Not who has better weapons, but who understands the adversary better. And the winner of that race doesn't achieve security. They achieve a world where every crisis pushes right up to the actual edge of war, because the edge is no longer invisible. This is why security of AI demands we ask: are we optimizing ourselves into catastrophe? Are we making threats more precise when imprecision is what keeps us alive? Sometimes the correct level of understanding is less than possible. I'm Bobby, and this is Security of AI. Join us next week for the AI Arms Control Illusion. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.